It is 12:16 Central African time, and we're coming to you live from Johannesburg in South Africa. Our civil society groups in Zimbabwe had planned to stage anti-government protests today, but the demonstrations now appear unlikely to go ahead following a heavy security deployment and repeated warnings from authorities. Provincial ministers, senior police officials, and the military have warned that anyone taking part in the July 31st protests would face arrest. The demonstrations, organized by activists through social media, were intended to oppose recently passed constitutional amendments that would extend President Emmerson Mnangagwa's term in office by 2 years, from 2028 to 2030, and replace direct presidential elections with the election of the president by parliament. And for more on this, we are joined on the line by our correspondent in Zimbabwe, John Cassim. John, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on Africa Update.
Thank you so much for having me.
John, what is the situation on the ground today, and have the planned protests taken place despite the heavy security presence?
Thank you so much for the question. The situation is a bit calm, but tense. You can actually feel it that there's something that is brewing underneath, whether there is a leader or somebody who is leading, but the atmosphere is just tense, although it is a bit quiet. Human traffic is increasing now. It started very slow. Now it is increasing. This is almost midday. Vehicular traffic started increasing as well. It started very slow, but there's a heavy police presence almost everywhere, and it is really, really unlikely that we are going to see people protesting or marching in the streets like they have done pre-2023 elections. I don't think that is going to happen. Of course, we saw
John, is it
similar
business as
calls.
usual? Is it business as usual on the ground? Are stores open? Are
I
businesses
should say it's
functioning?
50-50. I should say it's 50-50 because some shops have opened, other shops have not. And quite a number of other shops, I've seen them opening in the past 1 hour, which is around 11 p.m., 11 a.m. So it's slow in terms of business. It's not business as usual, but 50% or even less.
And now you're in Harare. Are you in Harare currently? And what's happening in the other major cities? Have you managed to get information with regards to whether people are out in the streets?
I've tried to find out from smaller towns. Chino is one of them, Marondera, and they confirmed that business was low. It started very low. There were fears that something could happen, but no protest ever happened there. In Chinoi, it was the same thing. In Bulawayo, I heard that business started very low as well, but it's actually picking up now. A number of people expected there would be protests, but they didn't. But others, when speaking to them, they are saying it's not really about the protest, but the fear that if you go to town, something can happen, and then you are caught in the crossfire, like what happened on 1 August 2018, soon after the elections.
Now, John, what role has social media played in organizing the protests? And has the government taken, well, in terms of mobilizing, people on the ground, and has government taken any steps in restricting online mobilization?
Yes, definitely. They have not shut down the internet like they did the other year, but the internet has been kept flowing. But we have seen responses coming from various government entities, bodies, individuals like George Charamba using his pseudonym on Twitter. Quite a number of other top officials actually castigating the mobilization of people for the march today. So definitely this response is an indication that the message has been sent. The government is aware that there is some easiness at the ground or under the carpet that they're trying to suppress, but people are not happy over the CAP 3. They know that. But of course, people cannot risk going onto the streets because they've seen it before that people have been shot and died, and they fear a repeat of such.
John, we'll leave it there for today. Thank you for joining us on Africa Update.
My pleasure.
It's our correspondent in Zimbabwe, John Cassim, joining us on the line. Our Channel Africa is now on WhatsApp, and guess what we've done?